Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys? My name Kusmanata Laksana from 4A Public Speaking class. In here I'm going to presentation about two sections. The first is principle. The first is principle that must be followed or do in effective delivery of public speaking. And the second is about principles that do not have to be carried out in effective delivery in public speaking. Okay, we go to the first section. This is about principles that must be followed or do in effective delivery of public speaking. This is only 10 points. The first is focus on the main points. Give short take-home points and they will remember. They can always read your paper later, but if you don't interest them, they will not read it. Next, think about your audience. Most audiences should be targeted in layers. The first, some are experts in your specific area. Second, some are experts in the general area. And the last, others know little or nothing. Who is important to you? Can you still leave others with something? For example, target the body to experts, but make the prediction and summary to everybody. Third point is pay attention to the audience attention. If you exceed this limit, you will lose them at the crucial point, your conclusion. Having a timer device. This can help because we can monitor and analyze so that we can adjust the available time and the rest of the material delivered. The fifth point is outline the conference talks. With us having a clear outline, the material we convey will not go out of time. 6. Using quotes in your speech. By using quotes from someone who is already famous, then our audience will believe in what we are saying, because there is real evidence from the character earlier. Next is talk to the audience, not the screen. This is because if we only look at the screen, then our audience will be bored and will not listen well. Next is be prepared for computer problems. It would be better if we prepare for the worst that will happen, so that we can anticipate it when it occurs. Next is bring backup. Bring a backup to be aware or something that is want, whether in the form of data, paper, or in the form of other device that will be sent. The last is about bring notes or printed outlines to assist you in conveying the material and as a form of security in case of unwanted obstacles. Okay, and then we go to the part 2 or section 2 about principles that do not have to be carried out in effective delivery in public speaking. This section only 7 points. The first is you do not read too much. Your audience is not going to remember details, so less is more. The next, you do not need to provide all the background on how you reach this interpretation. Next, you do not need to defend the validity of your idea. Next, you don't need to give a literature. Next, don't summarize popular ideas. Next, don't assume that a critic familiar to you is familiar to everyone else. And the last is never speak longer than 45 minutes. This is because most people's maximum attention span is 45 minutes only. Okay, apabila here my presentation. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.